Hello YouTube, Car coming at you with my first Mass Hero deck profile. And before I go on, like, subscribe, comment. What do you think of my deck? What, ask me questions, opinions, whatever. Want to hear what I should add, take out, side deck or whatever. So yeah, my Mass Hero deck profile. 3 Shadow Myths, really good card in this deck. She is Researcher, and if she special summon, you get your quick plays, and you can just do OTKs like nothing with this deck. 3 Bubbleman. Bubbleman is amazing because you can go for your Exceed summons, or you can go for your Vapor, your Acid, your Absolute Zero. And if he's like the only card in your hand, you special summon it. You can special summon it, and you draw 2 cards, and that could change the duel. And it has happened to me actually against my friend. Hold on. Normal, you could special or normal summon Blazeman. I'd run 1. Really good card because you go for Poly, or if not, you could activate his other effect instead and send a hero monster like Bubbleman to the graveyard. And it becomes his attribute, so you could just mass change it and go for Vapor or something. I actually run 1 Alias, really good card because it's a high beater, and I mainly run it because Koga, really good card. I actually think of running Thunder King Ryu, really good card against Necros, or for example this deck, 6am, or anybody that searches. So you should probably run that card too. I'm probably gonna run that card soon. Double Goblinberg and double Summoning Monk, really good cards. You could normal summon and then special summon another monster, so you could do plays with these 2 cards, man. Really good. You could go for Shadow Mist, and it's just amazing what you could do. What I would do is I would normal summon him, and then you could special summon him, and then you could activate the effect, so you could Exceed, and then you could go for Dark Law too. Like, you get me? Really amazing. So you basically just ditch a card, like a spell card. You just ditch a Hero Lives, and you go for your Dark Law, or you could, like I said, you could just normal summon him, special. They both go in defense. Activate, special summon, Shadow Mist. You get your quick play, Dark Law right there, and then you can just overlay for level 4 right there. So it's like really good. It's like, oh my god, just OTK, man. I'm telling you, I love this deck. Also, triple Hero Lives, really good card. Could win you the duel, change the duel around, activate it. Go for Shadow Mist, special summon, get your quick play, or if not, you could go for like I said before, you could go for Bubble Man. You have no cards in your hand, special summon, draw 2 cards, and you could probably win the duel like that. You never know. Triple Mass Change, really good card in this deck because it's a Mass Hero, so you have to have 3 of these. Triple Rhoda, really good card, staple card for any hero deck build. You go for your Goblinberg or for your heroes and do your Exceed summons and your Mass Hero plays. Really good. I recently this is a really good card. I can't really. I think it says a Trap Hole Nightmare, but what this card does is if your opponent special summons a monster and activates his effect, you could activate this, negate their effect, and it's basically when a monster will special summon this turn, activate his effect. When it activates the effect, you can negate the effect, and if you do, destroy the card. Basically, you activate it, and like if you were to summon, I don't know, Quasar Dragon or something, you can negate the effect and the special summoning, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, whatever. But it's really good card. I don't really know about that card that well, but yeah, really cool card. 1 Mass Charge. I say 1 be good because if you run 2, it could be cloggy, and it could also be a dead card because if you just get it on your first turn and you have no mass change, then it's just dead until like you get your mass change. Also, 2 Forbidden Lands to protect your Dark Law, because Dark Law is like the main card in your hero deck. Well, for me anyways, you could If they activate Torrential, Raigeki, Dark Hole, or something, protects. They lose 800, but it protects them from being destroyed. You can actually use it against your you just set it, activate it, and like if they have a high beater monster, they lose 800, so you can save your monster or some shit. Dark Hole, one Dark Hole is pretty fine with me. You could run two if you want, but I think one Dark Hole is fine. You don't really need it. If you know how to work with this deck, you just OZK real quick. One Book of Moon, staple. Two Mirror Forces, another staple. Two Phoenix Chains. The reason why I'm only running two is because this card could be dead on the field. Because if you activate it on like an effect monster from your opponent's side, yeah, it negates the effect and it can attack. But like once that card is gone, the card's still there, and you know you only have like four slots for your spell and trap cards on. So just be aware when you use that card, alright? Double Call of the Haunted, really good for your Xyz plays, or your you could just go for Shadow Mist and get your quick play. You know, go for your OTK. Krish Card Virus. I remember when my friend told me to run this. Really good card because you know Dark Law. So like instead of cards being sent to the graveyard, it's they're banished because you have to tribute you could just tribute Shadow Mist, a dark type that's 1,000 or less, and like anything that's 1,500 in their hand or on the field for them, it's banished. Really good because you know you have Dark Law. Vanity, really good card because you know if you have a good high beater monsters on your side and your opponent's about to overlay or some shit, just activate it and it just stops them. Composed, another staple. Bottomless, another staple. Poly, Miracle. The reason why I run these two is really good because you know you go for your Shining, or you can go for your Absolute Zero. If you have these two cards and then Bubble Man and Elias, oh my god, you got two high beater monsters right there. You activate Poly, send those two cards to the graveyard, special summon, and then activate him and banish those two, and then special summon Shining, and his effect is for every banished monster, you gain 300, so it's gonna be a 32 beater, and then plus when it leaves the field or whatever, you get two banished monsters, two banished cards or whatever back to your hand. So you get those two back if they compulse it or they bottomless it or something. Also, I run triple MST. I actually didn't run MSTs, but I'm kind of glad I do not, just to get pesky backer out of the way, like for especially for like Dimensional Fissure. That'll stop you kind of because you know you run Call of the Haunted, so you need that to special summon cards from your graveyard, or a Royal Decree. You know that card's deadly. Skill Drain, that could really slow down your deck because you know you won't be able to do your effects. So yeah, last but not least, BLS. Who does not love BLS? BLS is an amazing card, dude. Yeah, you banish a light and a hero. You banish a light and a dark, and the effect is you can banish a card on the field, or you can attack twice. So if you attack a monster from your opponent's side of the field, you get attack again, and that could win you the duel right there. Amazing card. So that's for my main deck right there. Oops. For my extra, I run triple Dark Law, the best anti-mana card. Instead of when your opponent sends a card from their hand, deck, or whatever to the graveyard, it's banished instead. And every time they would search, like if they activate Rhoda or something, I could pick a random card and just banish it. Also, I run one Anki, really good card, high beater, 28. I get attacked directly for 18 for what its effects, or if it destroys the monster by battle, you get a quick play from your deck and add it to your hand, and then you can just mass change and just go for Dark Law or whatever, and yeah, you just GG right there. Acid, stable card for that. You know, terminates back row, and then your opponent's monster loses 300 for their monsters. And then Vapor. Vapor is amazing because it's just amazing because like if you special summon it and you torrential it or something, it won't work because it can be destroyed by card effects. So it's like amazing. Koga is amazing. It's only at 25, but the effect is amazing. For every monster you control, it gains 500. And then plus, you can banish a hero monster from your graveyard, banish it, and then choose a monster, and it loses attack equal to the banished monster. So if I banish Dark Law or something, then there you go. Absolute Zero, amazing card. When it leaves the field, your opponent's monsters are destroyed. Really good card. Shining, you already explained what it does. Really good card. That's it for the heroes. I actually want to run Gaga Cowboy, Dark Rebellion Dragon, Castel, Exoton Knight, and etc. But I don't have them at the moment. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get them soon, hopefully. But right now I just run what I have. It's pretty solid deck still. You know, I still win duels with this against my homies. So I run a Blade Armor Ninja, Detach, 44 damage right there. If your opponent has nothing. Calibers, you can use these two for OTKs. Detach 2, 4,000, and then 44. GG right there. Go for 101. You know, staple. You know, take control one of their special summon monsters. Really good. And then Gaga Samurai. The reason why I run this card is because, like, let's say you have Dark Law and it's targeted for an attack. You could change it to a defense position, and they have to attack this one instead of Dark Law. So it could save your Dark Law. Really good. But yeah, hopefully I get those other cards. And yeah, thank you for watching. And subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what you think of my deck profile. And Carl signing out.